I don't have accommodation. I stay somewhere in Parktown. No one knows where I stay.
An all too familiar story for university and TVET college students. From the persisting on-campus gender-based violence,
we don't feel safe really as students,
to historical debt and a lack of accommodation. Some of these students watched SONA with a measure of discomfort.
We stay in shacks, cannot even stay alone in that shack.
We have to share because we don't have a choice. We are struggling.
A situation that requires a high level of state commitment. Were students impressed by the address?
Honestly speaking, I was not. Basically because a lot of students do face financial exclusion at universities and accommodation.
It's just something that students had been crying about for a really long time. So I'm just glad that they're doing something about it finally.
But then what's that 64 million going to do? So that's the problem, is you can say all these things, but then if it's not clear what the steps that are going to be taken are moving forward, then it's pointless.
It is quite impressive that the president wants to sort of have 9 other universities, FET universities and all of that, but it should be implemented because at this point it's all talk.
One student union commended plans to expand TVET campuses.
Part of our demands when we were protesting beginning of the year, we said we need enrollment quotas to be increased because a number of students passed matric 81%. There are no enough spaces for students to study. So the president has spoken exactly what we wanted to hear.
But the union says not all the boxes were ticked.
We think that there need to be a mechanism put in place to ensure that political commitment is made to address the issue of clearance of historical debt.
On the point of order, Speaker.
A presidential promise has been made. From the introduction of coding and robotics
put -50 for reverse
to the building of a science and innovation university. Many have chalked these to a step in the right direction. SABC News, Johannesburg.